Gold IRA Withdrawal Rules. What to know. Part 1. When you consider withdrawing from your gold IRA before hitting 59.5, you're facing a 10% penalty imposed by the IRS, except in cases like unreimbursed medical expenses, permanent disability, or active duty, where exceptions apply. You should tread carefully, considering the various financial implications. We will expand on these rules in this video. To read the full article right now, see the link in the video description. Also, to find out whether your savings are keeping up with the higher cost of living, see the link in the video description to access the free Inflation Retirement Calculator to ensure you are on track. Some of the main gold IRA withdrawal rules are for those over 72. Starting withdrawals from a traditional gold IRA is mandatory, with Roth IRAs exempt from this requirement. Although gold IRAs are tax-deferred when making contributions, early withdrawals are not only subject to income tax but also the penalty, underlining the importance of understanding the tax implications and choosing your distribution method wisely. With the right knowledge, you'll navigate these rules much more adeptly, uncovering further nuances and strategic opportunities along the way. Early withdrawal penalties. When you're considering an early withdrawal from your gold IRA, it's essential to understand the potential penalties and the specific exceptions that can mitigate them. As previously mentioned, the IRS imposes a 10% penalty on distributions taken before age 59.5, but exceptions exist for situations like unreimbursed medical expenses or permanent disability. Navigating these rules requires a detailed analysis of your circumstances and the potential financial implications of making an early withdrawal. Unreimbursed medical expenses. Facing immediate medical expenses not covered by health insurance, you can utilize a penalty-free withdrawal from your gold IRA, provided the medical expenses are paid within the same calendar year as the withdrawal. This exception to early withdrawal penalties underlines the flexibility of gold IRAs in urgent financial situations. Here are key points to remember. Insure expenses are strictly for unreimbursed medical needs. Withdraw only the amount necessary to cover these expenses. Document all transactions and medical expenses meticulously. Consult with a tax advisor to ensure compliance with IRS rules. This strategic approach allows you to manage unforeseen medical expenses while preserving the integrity of your retirement savings. Health insurance premiums during unemployment. Utilizing your gold IRA, you can access penalty-free early withdrawals to cover health insurance premiums during periods of unemployment, providing a financial lifeline in challenging times. This exemption from early withdrawal penalties underlines the flexibility and protective measures built into gold IRA regulations, tailored to support individuals during financial hardship. It's crucial to understand the specific conditions under which this exception applies. The IRS stipulates that to qualify, you must be unemployed for a minimum duration, which directly impacts your eligibility for this benefit. Navigating these rules requires a careful review of your employment status and the timing of your health insurance premium payments. By leveraging this provision, you can maintain essential health coverage without compromising your long-term retirement savings, highlighting a strategic approach to managing your gold IRA assets during unemployment. Higher education costs. If you or your family members are embarking on higher education pursuits, you'll find that certain costs can be offset by penalty-free withdrawals from your gold IRA, providing a financial cushion for expenses like tuition and textbooks. The IRS permits these exceptions under specific conditions, making it a valuable option for managing higher education expenses without incurring the usual penalties associated with early withdrawals. Tuition, direct costs for enrollment and attendance, books and supplies, essential educational materials, fees, mandatory charges besides tuition, equipment, necessary items for coursework, internet access for online courses and research. Leveraging your gold IRA in this manner requires careful consideration of the rules and potential implications on your long-term retirement planning. It's a strategic move to support educational goals while preserving the integrity of your retirement savings. I just want to take a moment to thank you for supporting our channel. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy this video content. It really does make a difference. Now, back to the video. Permanent disability. Navigating the complexities of a permanent disability. You'll find that your gold IRA offers a financial lifeline without the usual early withdrawal penalties, provided you can demonstrate the required proof of impairment. This exemption is crucial, especially in times of financial hardship due to disability. It's important to understand that the IRS mandates clear documentation of disability, as defined under their guidelines. Once this criterion is met, you're allowed penalty-free access to your gold IRA assets. This provision aims to offer relief during challenging times without compromising your long-term financial security. However, meticulous adherence to IRS requirements is essential to ensure that the exemption is applied correctly. Engaging with a knowledgeable custodian or financial advisor can facilitate this process, ensuring that you navigate these rules effectively and efficiently. Receiving an IRA inheritance. Inheriting a gold IRA presents a unique set of rules for penalty-free early withdrawals. When you're navigating the complexities of receiving an IRA inheritance, it's crucial to be aware of the specific guidelines that apply. Beneficiaries must withdraw all funds within 10 years of inheritance. Spousal beneficiaries have the option to roll over assets into their own IRA. Non-spouse beneficiaries are subject to mandatory distribution rules, regardless of their age. Missing the 10-year withdrawal deadline can result in heavy tax penalties. Consulting with a financial advisor is recommended to navigate these complex rules effectively. Understanding these key points ensures you're better prepared to manage your inherited assets wisely, avoiding unnecessary penalties and maximizing the inherited wealth. Purchasing, constructing, or rebuilding a home. Understanding the specific guidelines for penalty-free early withdrawals from an IRA inheritance sets a solid foundation for exploring another significant opportunity. You can access up to $10,000 from your savings for purposes related to purchasing, constructing, or rebuilding a home without facing early withdrawal penalties. This provision caters specifically to first-time homebuyers, offering a financial boost when acquiring a primary residence. It's essential to interpret the term first-time flexibly, as the IRS defines it as not having owned a home in the previous 2 years. This exception underscores a strategic approach to IRA funds, enabling you to invest in a tangible asset while circumventing the typical 10% penalty. However, meticulous planning is crucial to ensure this withdrawal aligns with your broader financial goals and IRA regulations. Fulfilling an IRS levy. Facing an IRS levy presents a unique scenario where you can withdraw funds from your IRA without incurring the standard 10% early withdrawal penalty. When you're subject to an IRS levy, this exception highlights the critical interplay between tax obligations and retirement savings. The IRS can directly access your IRA funds to cover your tax debts. No 10% penalty. This specific instance bypasses the early withdrawal penalty. You're still responsible for any taxes due on the withdrawal amount. Your IRA custodian must be informed about the levy. Proper documentation from the IRS is crucial to facilitate this process. Understanding this exception is vital, ensuring you navigate the complexities of tax levies without unnecessary penalties. Substantially equal periodic payments. Exploring the option of substantially equal periodic payments, SEPP, offers a strategic approach to avoid early withdrawal penalties from your IRA, engaging with one of 3 IRS-approved methods to calculate the necessary withdrawals. This method, while precise, necessitates a thorough understanding of the guidelines to ensure compliance and financial efficacy. By opting for SEPP, you're committing to a series of calculated withdrawals that extend for either 5 years or until reaching the age of 59 and a half, whichever is longer. This approach not only mitigates the risk of incurring a 10% penalty, but also demands a disciplined adherence to the chosen calculation method. It's imperative to meticulously plan these withdrawals, understanding that deviations or miscalculations could result in substantial financial repercussions. Involvement in active duty. An often overlooked provision within IRS guidelines permits tax-free early withdrawals from your IRA if you're a qualified military reservist called to active duty for a significant period. This exception is particularly relevant for those invested in a gold IRA, where early withdrawals typically trigger a 10% penalty. Qualified military reservists must be called to active duty for more than 179 days. Documentation proving the call to active duty is required. Understanding this exemption can significantly benefit military reservists by providing financial flexibility during periods of active service without the punitive costs associated with early IRA withdrawals. It goes without saying, when embarking on the path of gold IRA investing, working with a trusted gold IRA company that has a thorough understanding of the IRA withdrawal rules and other tax implications is crucial to safely investing. As you well know, gold IRAs are a tax-advantaged way of buying and owning gold without the stress of dealing with local or online vendors or the need for security and storage in your own home. These companies can provide access to competitive prices, price transparency, a reasonable buyback policy, reliable customer service, and security of your precious metals. However, finding the right gold IRA company for your individual needs is critical. For example, if you require a low investment minimum to start a gold IRA, Birch Gold Group or American Hartford Gold would be two choices to consider. However, if you are a serious high net worth investor who can afford a higher minimum to take advantage of the most competitive gold prices, as well as lifetime customer support, then Augusta Precious Metals would be a good fit. Furthermore, Noble Gold Investments provides gold IRA as well as private investment options for home storage. See the links in the video description to find the right gold IRA company that best serves your needs. In Part 2, we will discuss mandatory distributions, additional tax implications of gold IRA withdrawals, and tips and considerations for a smooth gold IRA withdrawal. Be sure to subscribe for notifications so you don't miss the next video. If you have a minimum of $100K in savings to protect and want to take advantage of the most competitive gold prices, see the link in the video description to attend a free gold investment webinar hosted by Augusta Precious Metals. Reserve your place today. Thank you for watching.